What's going on today, guys? Kirk here with Rise Up, and today we're going over logos. So why is a logo so important? Partly, it's because it identifies you as an artist. When people see this logo, they think of you. And so what you need to do is have some strategy and some creativity in creating your logo. And here's 5 secrets that I put together for you to help you in creating this logo. Number 1, keep it simple. Make sure to keep it simple because it has to go on a lot of different things. Some very small things and some very large things. So make sure it's not cluttered. Make sure it doesn't get jumbled up if it's very small or very big. Not lots of odd shapes and odd angles. If it's aesthetically pleasing, it's probably simple. Number 2, choosing colors. Yes, color scheme is very important. Whether it's blues or reds or oranges or yellows, whatever you choose, it also has to be able to stand on its own without any color at all. Black and white, very plain. If color is your main theme, not gonna work. But also, you don't want it to be distracting. You don't want it to have more than 2 or 3 colors. So try to keep it very minimal. Try to also think about your merchandise. The more colors you have, the more you have to pay for. So think about that also when you're creating this logo. What is simple? What can I use maybe 2, maybe 3 colors on and get an awesome logo, but can also go with black and white. But also, number 3, make it adaptable. Who is this? Well, not the guy in the photo at a party. He seems to be having a good time, but what's on his forehead? It's the Rolling Stones logo. And I'm sure every single person at that party understood that was the Rolling Stones logo. So create something that is adaptable. Something that can stand on its own as an icon and people still know who you are, or as your lettering. Just like McDonald's, just like Nike, just like North Face, all sorts of companies have an icon and lettering. And no matter if you see that icon or that lettering, you know that it's Nike, you know that it's North Face, you know that it's McDonald's. So make it adaptable. Number 4, a great font is not optional. Make sure you have a great font. Make sure it's not cheesy. Make sure it's not crazy and to where it's legible. Now you can find some great fonts out there that fits you, but is also aesthetically pleasing. So if you want a grunge font, both of them have it, but make sure it's not cheesy. Make sure it looks good on your logo. And number 5, if you can't do it yourself, get a professional. Get someone to do it for you. It'll pay off in the long run. These guys do it for a living, but also if you can't, find someone who's a friend. It's a cheaper option to find a friend, but also you can look at local universities. Look at someone who's trying to beef up their portfolio. They'll do it for free or a super discounted rate. Another great place is Fiverr.com. I find logos on there all the time that are great, but some are not so great. So it's hit and miss on Fiverr.com. So be careful. Another great place, Freelancer.com. I use this place all the time. Every single day, I hire people on there. I get hired on there. Great place, a little more expensive, but you can still find some great quality on there. And then finally, just find a great graphic designer. Find someone that they do this all day, every day, because they understand if a line needs to have a curve on it versus an angle. This is something that you can sit down with them and try to figure out together what represents you as an artist the best. And they can help translate that into an incredible logo. So at the end of the day, make sure to keep it simple. Color scheme is very important, but it needs to be able to stand on its own. Make it adaptable. Make sure that it can be an icon or lettering or both, but make sure it represents you. Make sure it's a great font. A great font's not optional. So look at those places, find some great fonts, use it for your logo. If you can't do it yourself, get a professional to do it. It'll save you money in the long run. It'll save you from having to change up your logo all the time. Get a professional to do it. But hey, post your favorite logo in the comments below. I'd love to check them out. Love to give you feedback if I can. And in the meantime, check out this song.